Zel Boy Army. Woo! Welcome to another spicy video on the channel. In this one today, we are going to be looking at some of the best players in the whole game you need to get. I got a bit carried away. The video is going to be called Top 10 Players You Need to Get. And the thumbnail said that. But I'm sorry. There was just too many players that I wanted to pick. There was plenty more I could have added. So you're going to get more than 10 players. So apologies for giving you more than you expected. But there's a lot of good players on this game right now that are very cheap. There's a few extra that I've added on. But there was a starting 11 I've got. There's loads of players that could make the list. I've thought of some even now as I'm talking that I haven't put on. Like one who's not even on the list but is crazy values. Lionel Messi. He's like 400k on Xbox, I think, right now for a 94. I think he's a 94 rated card. He's a 94 or 93. He's 93 this year, isn't he? CR7's 92, Messi's 93. But yeah, the point stands. You're getting more. Great value in this video. Some insane cards. The most expensive on this player on this video is about 650. 700k I think right now on Xbox, but most players are going to be under 100k. So let me know what you think, boys. Let me know some players that you think are insane value. Let's get into it. Nick Pope, 6'7", man is a giant in goal. I'll be honest, I don't think he's the best keeper in the game like some people say, but he's basically 1,000 coins right now. He's discard. He's got pretty good reflexes, which is probably the key stat for keepers. He's a giant. The height just seems to matter loads. He's an absolute beast in goal, and I used him this weekend. He was good. He wasn't quite as good as the other keeper I've got on this list, but the other keeper's a lot more expensive. On a cheap road to glory starter team, this guy is insane. Kyle Walker's the right back I've picked. On last year's game, I really didn't like him that much because he just felt too bad on the ball. Whereas on this year's game, I feel he's a lot more usable. And bar icons, he's been my favourite right back I've probably used this year. He's rapid. He's great physically. His passing feels actually pretty good. 2-star weak foot's a bit of an issue. His defending is pretty solid. His dribbling 79 isn't that bad compared to most fullbacks. The agility and balancing great, but that doesn't seem to matter quite as much this year. So this guy is an absolute beast and pretty good value considering the links he has. Lucas Klostergo. This guy is insane for what he costs. He's a few thousand coins. He might even be cheaper than that. He's got okay weak foot, 3-star weak foot's good at centre back. He's not small, 6'2" is good. He has one of the highest sprint speeds in the game at centre back. Sprint speed is arguably the most important stat on a centre back on this year's game. With a shadow, he gets to 98 sprint speed. You can buy his Champions League road to the final card to get him to 98 sprint. To get him to 99 sprint on that one. But yeah, this guy's insane. With a shadow, which you can probably find one on the market with a shadow for a few thousand coins. He's very, very good at the start. He's not the best centre-back, but he's the best value centre-back. And I would go as far to say this guy's actually elite. That's how good he is. He's better than quite a few of the icon centre-backs. I would rather use this guy than Van Dijk. I would rather play against Van Dijk than this guy. Not to say Van Dijk isn't good, but the pace just matters so much on this game, so this guy is unreal. The best non-icon centre-back, in my opinion, bar maybe Inform Gomez, but out of all the gold, just normal centre-backs, this guy's probably the best in the game, in my opinion. He's rapid. He's not bad on the ball. His defending's very, very good. He's good physically, he's 6'3", good work rates, got decent weak foot. And he has a link, not just one, not just two, but 3 links to Furland. The ultimate sweat combo. You ain't played Weekend League if you've not come across Mendy, Varane, Joe Gomez, Kyle Walker, or Semedo. That combo every game, man. It feels like I'm playing against that combo. And there's a reason for it. They're unreal. Varane, as long as people don't dive in and stand on the ground, is insanely difficult to get past. He's just insane on this game. If he gets a team of the season, I can't see him getting a team of the year. This guy's going to be the best centre-back in the game. Like, he's just unstoppable sometimes, it feels like. He can deal with R9 a lot of the time. Hate playing against him. and it always feels like a play against him. But yeah, you've seen Mendy. Mendy is our left back. People might be like, oh, it's like 80, 90k. That's not cheap for a left back. Well, it is when you're getting a guy who's got a triple link to Varane. He links to any French players, which is big. And he's probably the best non-icon left back, and he's better than most icon left backs anyway. Weak foot's amazing. He's got skill moves. He's good on the ball. His physicals are great. He's just the perfect left back, really. Van Bergen. I've put this guy in because for what you get for a few hours, you're probably looking at 4 to 5 hours max grinding to get this card. It took me about 3 hours to do all the Eredivisie cards. Might take you a bit longer getting the goals, wins, I don't know. But for me, it didn't. It took 3 hours, so I'm going to say 4 to 5 hours max. For what you're getting on this card, it doesn't look as amazing on paper when you see those stats. You're like, 81 finishing, 84 dribbling. Put a finisher on him. He has 96 finishing, 95 shot power, 99 agility already, 99 dribbling. Guy's unreal. Yes, he's not insane because he lacks the skill moves. The composure's going to be a bit bad. His strength aggression's not high. But he is a free card. A free card with these stats. 5-star weak foot. Insane stamina. This guy is a very good player. I used him this weekend on my Road to Glory account. I played with like 150, 200k team on PlayStation. I got 25 wins. One game I DC'd. And then one game, for some reason, my team was on my ultra attacking. I didn't do that the whole first half. I was beating the guy by a couple of goals, but I lost in the second half because I had literally no stamina and there was nothing I could do. So I very easily could have hit Elite 1 this weekend with a very bad team on PlayStation. And this guy was probably the main man. He was unreal, weekend league ready. Even if you have a very good team, he's a very good impact sub. I haven't done him on this account because I've done Deulofeu. Deulofeu is probably about as good as this guy. Deulofeu, I've not even put on this list, but yeah, Deulofeu is definitely worthy of being on this. But this guy, insane, and he has a double link to this guy, the Dutch Vieira. 1 inch smaller, same skill moves, weak foot. Yeah, he doesn't have the same physical and defending. I'm not stupid, but he's similar pace. He's better on the ball, similar passing, better shooting. There are similarities between him and Vieira. Again, I used him on my Road to Glory. I'm going to be honest, he didn't feel quite as amazing in game as I expected, but he is still very good. And this guy you can literally get in less than an hour. I think you need like 15 goals with these Eredivisie players. You can do that in 3 or 4 games if you're pretty good at the game. Like, it's not going to take long to grind for this guy if you can't be asked to get this guy. Insane. And yeah, will do a really good job, especially a cheap team. Renato Sanchez. I'm not sure what this guy's price is right now, but he's very good. He does everything, 4-star, 4-star. You can put a chem style on him to change him to be how you want, whether you want a better attacking player, put a hunter, very good defensive player, shadow. If you've got a few more coins, you could always go for the Europa League live card. I think Lille are already out their groups, as in going to go through, so that's an 84 coming up soon. Lots of pros use and love this card, and the Portuguese league earn links are very good. Okay, most expensive player on this list now. I don't want to hear any complaints about this guy. This guy is the best non-icon in the game. Neymar da Silva, Santos Jr., take a bow, son. Look at those stats. 179 games, and he has nearly 400 goal contributions. He is over 2 goal contributions a game. Some of those games he was playing out wide as well. I think the first 40 games he played out wide, he plays up front for me now. I used to say CR7 was the best gold card. Nah, Neymar is. The weak foot, the skill moves, he feels like he has his own dribbling animations. I play him on 7 chemistry as well. Like, if he had an extra 3 chemistry, he'd get an extra 5 sprint speed, an extra 5 finishing for me. So I'm not even using him at his best, and he's still outrageously good. His dribbling's unreal. You don't need a boost on that, like some of the best dribbling stats in the game. He doesn't feel as weak as his physical stats suggest, because he just seems to glitch through players, gets his own crazy animations. His finishing's elite, 5-star, 5-star. There's barely anybody in the game with that. And at 650, 700k right now on Xbox, maybe 800k on PlayStation. Yes, it's not cheap, but I feel a lot of people at this point can afford this card, and he's a joke. The guy is unreal. You could use Neymar on the last day of FIFA 21, and you would not be disappointed. He will be insane for the whole year. If there's one player under 1 million coins to build your team around, it is this guy, and he is a lot better than a lot of players who are up to 2 million coins. I use Baby Cantona at the moment, and I think Neymar is a bit better. It's close, but I think Neymar edges it. This guy is just crazy. I can't believe how good he is. Can do everything except for heading. Okay, Rashford. I've not put the 87 one in because right now the 86 is about half the price of the 87. The 87 just ain't worth double the cost. But at the cost of this guy, like 500k, he's very, very good. He's a bit more expensive than he might be in some other leagues, but I use him. I've got his 86. I've picked the Foot Champs version by accident. I do own his inform. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot's great. He feels like a bit of a worse CR7, basically. Obviously, don't have the aerial ability, but still very good. He's great on the ball. He's clinical. You put a Hunter on him and he gets 95 finishing. His shot pass fantastic. You can play him out wide, up front. Lots of people use him. Pros have used him and love him. I've not actually used this guy, as in the inform, or seen anyone use him yet. But I'm taking a leap of faith based on what I know about this game. And with a Hunter, giving this guy nearly 96 pace, he'll have 98 finishing. His passing's fine. His dribbling's good. He's very good physically. There's hardly any strikers with these physicals. I can't see why he would not be an absolutely unreal player, especially with 4-star skills and weak foot. He played well last year, just lacked the 5-star weak foot, which was essential last year. But on this game, that doesn't really matter that much. 4-star is still very good. And he's very good value. Like last time I looked, he was around 100k. I think he might even be cheaper. Let me just check quick on Footwiz. Let's have a look. Lautaro. Yeah, he's 105k on Xbox right now, 120 on PlayStation. Not that hard to link him being Argentinian. There's plenty of good Serie A players. He's just a player who is good at everything, and the more upgrades he gets, the more OP he gets. Okay, that is the starting 11. Let's get to the bench. Courtois, he's basically the upgrade version of Pope. He's an inch smaller, but he's got a lot better stats all around. I definitely did notice him being better than Pope. And he links to Varane. Probably my favourite keeper, apart Van der Sar and Czech. But I wouldn't be spending $500,000 on a keeper unless you've got a stupid budget. Ben Yedder, I'm not sure what cost he is right now. I think he went down quite a bit. Let's have a look. He went down quite a bit because he was in the best of team of the week. Yeah, 250k on Xbox, 320 on PlayStation. Again, stick a Hunter on him. We're getting a card with 99 finishing, 95 pace. He's already great dribbling. Like, guy's fantastic. Only issue really is his stamina. I don't know how a guy with high has that bad stamina. But yeah, Ben Yedder's just a FIFA player. Just plays great on the game. Saint Maxim, crazy value. His finishing's not amazing, which is a bit disappointing. But I would put a finisher on him to give him 82 and then maxed out dribbling, basically. And he's rapid already. And he feels quite strong with his balance and decent strength. And you can also get his inform if you've got a bit of extra money. Bruno, the cheap creator, he's under 100k right now, I think, on both consoles. You can always get upgrade to his informs. I've used his gold this weekend on PlayStation. He doesn't feel insane, but for the price tag, he definitely is very good. I use his 89 on Xbox, and I love him. 2 players I forgot to add. Llorente, as in Marcus Llorente, and Valverde are very good in La Liga. You could put them onto this list. Usman, he'll probably always be on the cheap meta value list. Just fantastic card. Again, one of the few 5-star players and very good, well-rounded stats. I'd probably be putting a Hunter on this guy or a finisher. Probably a Hunter to get him to 99 pace, and he still has good finishing. Hector, I lied. Walker isn't the best right back outside icons we use. This guy is. But if you can't be asked to do Bellerin, Walker's still very good. Hector Bellerin, though, not as good links as Walker, but all around a better card because he's that much better on the ball, better defending than Walker. The high-low work rates really don't matter. Plus, it saves you spending near 100k on Walker. But I used him this weekend. Great card. Really enjoyed him. Joe Gomez, no list of OP players in this game would be complete without him. Joker of a centre-back. My favourite non-icon centre-back is his in-form. I said Varane was my favourite gold, but the in-form Gomez gets an extra 2 sprint speed and acceleration. A bit more upgrade on the rest of it. Love the guy. And then Alphonso Davies. Jeez, man. Look at this guy's price. He's like 5,000 coins. Can link to Klosterman. All the Bayern Munich players, there's plenty of them. And he has 96 pace, 4-star, 4-star. Great physicals for a fullback. Good on the ball, like very good on the ball. If this guy gets Team of the Year, what a fullback he will be. Yeah, that rounds off the list, boys. Some absolute goats on this list. Love every one of these players. The only one I haven't used, like I say, is Lautaro. I'm always honest with you guys. I'm just telling you, at that price, I think he looks insane. And his 84 I've used a bit, was pretty good. So I can only see this one being a really nice upgrade. But yeah, let me know. Is there anyone you think I've missed? Obviously, I didn't miss anyone on purpose. Just I can't make a list of 100 players. And then for me, I just think so many great players. Let me know who you'd have liked to see on the list, though. And if you've used any of these players, what you think. Appreciate the support as always, boys. Make sure you drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you stuck around to the end and you're new around here. Appreciate you, boys. Have a great evening.